first Israeli is killed since the beginning of Operation Protective Edge. After Hamas rejects ceasefire, Israel resumes airstrikes in Gaza. Israel gives northern Gazans a deadline to evacuate their homes. And IDF says they are ready for a Gaza ground operation. Shalom and welcome to the Jerusalem Post News. Today is Wednesday, July 16th, and we are bringing you another update on the escalating Israel-Gaza tensions. An attempt by Israel to enter into an Egyptian-brokered ceasefire with Hamas collapsed on Tuesday when Gazan terrorists continued to fire rockets and a fragment from a mortar shell killed an Israeli man. 37-year-old Dror Khanin of Beit Aryeh was killed at the Erez crossing near the northern Gaza Strip in the evening. Khanin was volunteering to distribute food to soldiers at the border crossing. He is the first Israeli to be killed by enemy fire during Operation Protective Edge. At a press conference on Tuesday night, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said that if Hamas continues to launch rockets, Israel has no choice but to retaliate.
החמאס בחר להמשיך במערכה, והוא ישלם את המחיר על ההחלטה הזו. מי שמנסה לפגוע באזרחי ישראל, ישראל תפגע בו. כשאין הפסקת אש, תשובתנו היא אש.
At least 4 rockets were intercepted by the Iron Dome over the greater Tel Aviv area this morning in the latest barrage of projectiles launched from the Gaza Strip. In addition to Tel Aviv and its surroundings, the brace of rockets set off code red rocket alert sirens in Ashdod, Herzliya, Ramat HaSharon, and Petach Tikva. A house in South Tel Aviv was lightly damaged with shrapnel, however, no injuries were reported. The IDF resumed airstrikes on Hamas targets across the Strip on Tuesday after the post-ceasefire rocket launching resumed from Gaza. The Air Force hit some 30 targets in the span of minutes. The IDF sent messages to residents in northern Gaza late on Tuesday, advising them to evacuate their homes by 8 a.m. this morning. According to Israeli media reports, the IDF then delayed operations to allow Gazans more time to evacuate their homes. They also dropped leaflets for residents in northern Gaza and sent recorded messages and placed calls warning civilians to leave and distance themselves from Hamas operatives as part of the Israeli efforts to minimize civilian harm ahead of potential strikes. The leaflets told residents that despite a truce, Hamas and terror organizations continue to fire rockets, and that the IDF therefore plans to strike in retaliation. If ordered into the Gaza Strip, IDF ground forces say they are ready for whatever they may encounter, be it anti-tank missiles, heavy urban combat, subterranean warfare, or other challenges. An IDF source said that this is the combat that characterizes a terror organization. The IDF has maintained large numbers of ground forces on the Gaza border since the beginning of Operation Protective Edge. According to security sources, Hamas planned to employ bomb-filled tunnels to facilitate large-scale killing sprees and kidnapping attacks on the border throughout the operation. Officials believe only a ground maneuver can truly deal with the growing threat of tunnels that straddle the border. That's all for today. Don't forget to check out jpost.com and our Facebook page for more information about Operation Protective Edge. Until tomorrow, shalom from the Jerusalem Post studio.